Hello, my name is Miguel Madrid, and this is my amendments project. The amendment I got was Amendment 22. The explanation: the 22nd Amendment ensures that no person can be elected to more than 2 4-year terms as President of the United States. This means that no president can run for more than 3 terms, which means there is a maximum of 2 terms per President of the United States. This amendment was ratified in 1951 because of the President Franklin D. Roosevelt's 4 terms in office. The social, economic, historic, or political reason for the amendment. A historic reason for the 22nd Amendment was when George Washington declined his 3rd term. He felt that he wasn't capable of doing another term with the benefit for the people, so he decided to not do his 3rd term and pass the torch to John Adams. Another historic reason is when Franklin D. Roosevelt did 4 presidential terms. He is the only president in history to ever do more than 2 terms. Franklin D. Roosevelt was the reason why they established the 22nd Amendment. A political reason is now, since the 22nd Amendment has been established, presidents can't run for more than 2 terms. They made the amendment so that the country can take advantage of new ideas and new opportunities under a new president every 2 terms, or 1 term depending if the president wants to run again. Supreme Court case. The Supreme Court case was U.S. Term Limits Incorporated versus Thornton. The petitioner was the U.S. Term Limits Incorporated. The respondent was Ray Thornton. It was argued November 29, 1994, and it was finally decided on May 22, 1995. The location was Arkansas's General Assembly. Explanation: on November 3, 1992, Arkansas's voters adopted Amendment 73 to their state constitution. The Term Limitation Amendment, in addition to limiting terms of elected officials within the Arkansas state government. It also provided that any person who served 3 or more terms as a member of the United States House of Representatives from Arkansas would be ineligible for re-election as a U.S. representative from Arkansas. Decision: in a 5-4 decision, they decided no. The Constitution prohibits states from adopting congressional qualifications in addition to those enumerated in the Constitution. A state congressional terms limits amendments in unconstitutional if it has the likely effect of handicapping a class of candidates and has the sole purpose of creating additional qualification indirectly. Furthermore, allowing individual states to craft their own congressional qualifications will erode the structure designed by the framers to form a more perfect union. True and false statements. The 22nd Amendment allows the president to be elected for more than 2 presidential terms. True or false? The answer is false. Questions. Number 1. What is the difference between an amendment and a bill legislation? The difference is that an amendment has to pass by Congress and get ratified by the states. The bill, on the other hand, has to go through both House of Representatives and the signing by the government. Question number 2. What does your amendment protect or help? The 22nd Amendment protects people from a president who can become a tyrant with the long term. The 22nd Amendment makes it so presidents can only serve a maximum of 2 terms. This amendment also helps the country because it allows new ideas and new opportunities for the country with a new president every 2 terms. Question 3. How does your amendment change the Constitution? The 22nd Amendment changed the Constitution because when it was passed by Congress in 1947 and ratified by the states on February 27, 1951, it made it so no one can ever serve more than 2 terms as president. This changed the Constitution because before that, there wasn't a law stating this. For example, Franklin D. Roosevelt served 4 terms as president before the amendment was made. These are the websites that I used to complete my amendment project. Thank you.